Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Backpacktrader Training Room for Wednesday, April 17th, 2024. Please note the required risk disclosure. This room is for educational and information purposes only. It's not to be considered individual financial advice. Trading of this type carries a substantial risk and should only be attempted with funds you can afford to do without. All right, we'll set that aside. We do have a crude oil inventory report coming up at 10:30 today, so I will close this one down about 10:15, and we'll see where we go from there. Then I'll be back at 10:30 with the crude oil inventory report. All right, crude oil. First trade. Fortunately, this short should definitely have been in it, and that's a full loss. 24 tick risk, so that's a 48 tick loss. Didn't trigger the second long. Short. Entry at 83.64. Target at 83.44 for 20 ticks. And it looks like yeah, we hit it on the nose. So target 1, 20 ticks. So we're down, still down 28. We picked up 2 ticks on the trailer. So down 26 and into the long trade that also hit target 1 and looks like it just stopped out. So that is the third trade. It's another 14 ticks. We ended up and 1 on the trailer. So we end up 11 ticks negative on the 3 trades for the session this morning. 9 a.m. session is unfortunately a losing session. And the market is just about to open. YM is flat. These do say hello. Market is open, and there is a long trade. It through too fast, but it's a get in sync. No, market's not open yet. Excuse me. It just went through just a few seconds before market open. Now the market's open, and that is a get in sync, and that should be in the trade now. It did come up to the entry there. And now we have a short stop and reverse at 44, it looks like. Got entry at 47, so 44 would be our stop and reverse. And it did hit that. So we are short on the YM now. $22 ticks to target 1 with the adjustment. And there is target 1. All right. Stop at 43. target 2. Looks like the stop will come down to 42. Russell picking up a short that's gone to money management. In fact, that's gone through target 3. Wick on the bar following, but it's still only a 6-second bar, probably in that. Quick movement on the initial open this morning. So we did get through our money management. There was target 3, so looking for target 4 now. And YM stopping out. At 138. So getting 6 ticks on the trailer. We have a long trade, a new long trade now. Actually, 28 ticks is probably going to be enough to get us positive. Entry was at 56 to 44. That's 12 ticks. So we were down 24, and we got 28. So technically, that's a power of quitting. YM is done. Ooh, we got a short on soybeans right out of the box. About 12 seconds to get in it, it looks like. So definitely should be in that. And it's taking heat. And we're in the, if you're continuing to trade, you're in the long on the YM. Unleaded taking a stop and reverse and a target 1 or break even. And another full loss on the long. And now we're in trade number 4 with a solid trade here. Through target 1 and almost to target 2. YM still, no, yeah, YM would still be in the long. That stop and reverse is at 27. And we got as low as 29, so you're actually we'd still be in the long. And the short would cancel because it just hit the stop. And that's if you're trading target 2 on unleaded. That will help us to get back on the positive side. I don't know if that will get us there yet or not. Stop at 469. Pound Aussie is in an early morning trade that we're not participating in because our start time is not until 8:30 on that. All right, we got a target 3 win on the first trade. It's like 1 tick on the trailer on Micro Russell. And there is target 1 on the YM. That will definitely get you to a positive heat power quitting level. And so let's see, we'll be somewhere up along in here. Outside 155, so it'll be 153. So we'll go to, let's see, we're going to stay at one, we're going to go to 154. Yeah, went to 154. $169. That's where it is, so we can start using it. And we stop out at 169. Picking up a solid target 1 and almost getting there on the trailer. Unleaded stop up now to 494. It's definitely helping us get positive. Unleaded is in the June contract. The volume has already transitioned. I'm also in the June contract on crude. Volume transitioned this morning, running about, I looked at it, it was about 90,000 on June to 72,000 on May. It's now 101 to 80. So switching over to the June contract today. Russell taking a full stop out on the long trade. Soybeans stopping and reversing to long. $47 3/4 for the our entry was right there at the session high. And actually, it wouldn't be a bad idea to push 1 tick above that, but maybe not with this being a 1/4 point market. So we go from 43.5 to 47 3/4. Ooh, 17 tick trade times 4 positions. That's 17 points. We're down. We got work to do today. $4.99 for the unleaded stop. YM is done. Unleaded up on the crude. It's done for the 9 a.m. session. We go to the inventory report on that shortly and see where we are with micro Russell or micro NQ. All right, that one is the short trade is going to be valid, and that's a full loss. Now any long trade. So 4.25 point loss risk on that stop and reverse. 17 point loss. That's 84. No, not 84. 68 tick loss. And the micro Russell in a long that's taking heat. Let's see. Looks like that stopped out. Low was 94.8. And that was the stop. So yes, it did. It just did anyway. That's a second loss. That was a loss. That, I don't know, that's very likely to be a loss as well. I will. I don't know that. I'm not gonna track that one at the moment. So we'll say we've got one win, 2 losses. Unleaded all the way up to 539 on the trailer now. Almost up to target 4. Looks like it's going to go to 553. Oh yeah, 5. Okay, that's interesting. 549. I got that trailing by 4 rather than 2. Trail ticks is 2. I don't understand that. Okay, the balance line's at 561. That's fine. Oh, it's going up again. That's interesting. Balance line was at 555. Should have been at 553. I don't understand that. Interesting. Something for Will, but looks like it's correct now. Micro NQ in a short after 2. Ooh. Yeah, after 2 losses. Micro Russell in a new short. That's taking a lot of heat. If that stops out, that will end the session. That will be the 3rd loss. I need 2-3 for money management, and we get the stop out, so that will end the session on the Micro Russell. 573 on micro on unleaded. I suspect crude's doing something similar with the trajectory of unleaded. And that does not bode well for the crude inventory report. Soybeans still in the long trade. YM is done. Crude is done with the 9 a.m. mini session. Micro Russell is done. No trades yet on the pound Aussie. Still in a early morning pre-market trade. Early morning prior to our start time trade. So not participating in that one. Looking for a new setup there. YM pushing the new session highs. $5.82 for crude. Quite a runner here. Is our entry there. 407. So we've got 175 ticks on the trailer. And we picked up 85 on target. So we've got 160 ticks in hand. Or no, I'm sorry. 260 ticks in hand. And yeah, that one should get us to POQ. I was going to have to go back and see how where we were with our prior trades, but this one's going to get us positive. Soybeans coming close to, it's like one tick away from, there's target on soybeans. On which chart, Mark? Oh, are you talking about on unleaded? The contract on the trailer at this point, 593 from 407 is 186 ticks. So that would be times $4.20. Trailer has in hand, now it's 599, but at 593 it had in hand $781.20 for a single contract. So let's see, now at 599 we're 192. That's another, now we're at 612. Looks like it tested the 200 EMA after it went through, and now trying to move higher. Looks like kind of maybe running out of gas a little bit. And Micro NQ stopped out. That ends that session. 3 losses there. That's a tough day. That's on four position trades. That's 4 62-point losses. Three 62-point losses, 186 points on the Micro NQ. $2 a point. Tough day there. Unleaded is really taken off. 617 for the current stop, and there it just stopped out at 617. So let's see. $210 ticks, $882 on the trailer alone. $357 on target 2. So that's a $1,200 trade. Yeah, $1,239 trade on one single contract positions. Those home runs are nice. As I said, I'm sure that one got us positive. So we'll slide it back down where it belongs. Is the micro NQ trade session has ended also with 3 loss cutoff. Okay, we've got target 1. Was 9 ticks. Still down, still leaves us down 59. Wow. Not even 10 o'clock and we're down to 2 charts. That's unusual. We have soybeans and we have actually that's right, the YM was done. And no trades yet on the pound Aussie. So soybeans and the pound Aussie are only 2 active charts at this point. This is a good time for questions or comments. We got a strong up move on crude. I don't know if that'll have time if things will settle out before the inventory report in a half an hour. All right, pound Aussie has stopped out, so we're looking for a new trade there. We've got about 10 minutes. Stop currently is at 48 flat on soybeans because of the stop and reverse adjustment. Our entry was at 47 3/4. All right, looks like for the moment, oversold, overbought on the pound Aussie is very quiet. Needing something off of the 50 EMA to get a trade. So no overbought or oversold readings since the last successful trade. We did have an overbought reading way back around 2 a.m., 2:30 a.m. Just ticked above, and then we had the successful trade that just finished. That entered about 5 showed up about 5:30 this morning. So that means we're looking for an overbought or oversold reading. So we can't get a pink or blue trade at the moment until we get one of those. All right, soybean stop, plotted stop now up to where our stop is at 48 flat. Probably not going to get anything. I don't know. We might. Are we going to be close enough there? $50 is up around 390, so we'd have to be at 386. Yeah, we're going to be real close, I think. The current high is 47, or 84.7. So that would put exhaustion dots at 86.7. And we would be, okay, we could possibly get a yellow short trade if we get 3 down bars. Just for reference, risk was 65 ticks on that unleaded trade. $8.40 since we had 2 contracts at risk. $546 risk, we got a $1,239 trade. So 2.5 to 1 risk reward ratio. That's not bad. Okay, we pushed up a little higher, closer to the 200. But we will definitely be in proximity for a yellow trade off the 50 EMA on the pound Aussie if it goes down. Still trying to get up to target 2 on soybeans. 18 ticks to target, actually 16 ticks to target 2 at 51 3/4. Got within 1 tick, it looks like. 51.5 is the session high. All right, everything's slowing down. All right, it is 10:15, so that is my cue to make a run. Zebra stripes for the moment. Trailer moves up to 48 3/4. So that gives us 4 ticks on the remaining 3 positions. All right, time to close it down. And there's a 5th tick. So currently 24 ticks in hand. 15 on the 3 positions at the trailer right now. And 9 for the target already hit. That'll do it for the session this morning. We will see everybody in about 10 minutes for the crude oil inventory session. Have a good one, and we will see you shortly.